Welcome back to the Double Diamond Railroad. Been several weeks since we put out a video. Lots been going on. Decided I better get a December update out for the end of the year. We've done some work. We got our trucks all done now. I probably want to dull coat a couple of them down here at the end, the latest two. A little bit shiny. So I gotta wait till spring for that. Get some fresh air out in the garage. So just a quick overview. Things been crazy. My wife's dad passed away about a month ago. Then been real busy with things, getting ready for winter outside. And then our kids came up a couple weeks ago. We're here for about 10 days. Had a job in Southern Ohio to do a video shoot. And we kept the grandkids for like 4 nights. That wore my wife out. I'm not much help. Can't do much but entertain them. So we had that. They got back home safe now. And we had Buckeye football. Big disappointing loss last night to Indiana in the championship. But at least we're number 2 seed and onward and upward. Just gotta get things straight down, figure that out, get over that. Kind of a bummer, but it's the way it goes. Same thing happened last year, same score last year. And that didn't keep us from winning the Natty. So it's good. So there you can see the whole town. I've been working on things like I said, did demo runs for them. My grandson actually this time got to blow the horn, rung the bell, did the air, all kinds of stuff. He's over 3 now. He's starting to get really into it. We watched a lot of videos together, live feeds and everything. So that's getting more fun. He can really identify the cars now when he sees them on the virtual rail fans. So I'm getting in the mood because we got the trucks done. She got the tires painted, did the decals, and I'll probably order more in spring when they come back again next summer. Get some more build up in the fleet. I just got 22 more cars coming, like all these cars here, to populate all over the layout more. That would be like 50 cars I have at least. That'll help out fill in details. More customers for Bob's. So I've been getting a bug to build now since we got the trucks done. I'm thinking about doing this Walther's green. I want to get that done. I think it'd be a stately thing on the layout. So I'm thinking about doing that first, even though it may be harder. And then cut over here. Then I may do this modern concrete warehouse over there. It will go over by Diamond Foods, an auxiliary building for the shipping department for trucks and rail. We'll see how we do that. See how we work it out. I got an idea about that. But it all depends on how it fits. I'll tell you what, that kit is heavy. That thing weighs probably about 7 pounds. So it's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of panels. Then we come down here and we have the Western flood loader to be built. That'll probably be the last one that gets built. Not really running coal that much anymore. But it'll look good on the layout somewhere. That's what I got to figure out. So I think, let me cut you again. Somehow I hope to fit that cold storage warehouse back in there. If not, if it works out, I might have to trim the inside of the mountain on the other side, or the hill. If it works out, I might put the grain elevator in there, hide it behind that little knoll hill right there, fit it in that open slot, and use the second track there for the grain place. We'll see. I don't know. Just got to build them and fit them, see where it works the best. I even thought about, well, I could take that little mound out right there. This guy. Could take him out, totally take him out of there, and a grain elevator would fit there in that triangle. And that would be good visually. Maybe not. It would work practically because you can run the cars right here where these white tanks are. Feed them through there around that track, which is like the interchange storage track right now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thing to do is get them built. So let me get over here. Detail's been going in slowly. This is the side we only see when I'm doing Diamond Foods, switching out, trying to get my sander rigged up, power sander to rig and do this with number 80 and palm sander and see if I can turn it into what I want it to be, like this stuff over here, which I carved with the rasp. And I got a new Surform sandy rasp, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to do right there. And I've seen what it looks like when you do. It's better than this one when you do it with a palm sander. So I'm trying to get that going. She mounts up the paper for me. I'll try to do it. See how much we vibrate. That's the thing. How much vibration will I get from that thing? If it's too much, I'll have to do more by hand. Or just plaster cloth it, which is a possibility. I've got it plenty left. There's a new sand facility we did this year. A lot of freight back there in the back. Lined up big trains that I never run hardly ever. It's a lot to do for one person at my age. So, and try to keep building things all at the same time. Get over here to the tunnel. The rock retaining wall. Old place for a coal mine up there. I don't know, I might put the flood loader up there. It's not really good to access. I need to put in a remote switch if I want to really work that. It's too much of a pain going over there and trying to couple and uncouple. So I may keep it down here, somewhere down in there, near that bridge. I got double track there, run around everything. That's the extent right there. So still most of the operations are dealing with the CSX yard and the customers over here, lumber and the foundry, metalworks, reworks. Let's see. I love my truck stop scene. Don't see that too often on not a modern one. I got to finish my roads back here. The way the winter's going, I'll probably get some work done this stuff because it's getting unbearable outside. Super cold here last week, down to 6 in the morning. This next week we're supposed to get some lows, Tuesday maybe, with some strong winds. So there's nothing going on outside now. We pretty well just finished up getting the last hoses in and all that stuff. I had to go out and take a big sheet of ice, 2-inch thick, off my generator, my Generac, break that up and shove it off. And my fuel tank monitor got blocked by 2 inches of snow. There was 4 or 5 inches on there last week. 2 inches left and it dropped signal on Thursday. So I went out, finally yesterday, got warm enough I could brush the snow off, and then warmth enough to light it up. Natural heat from cloudy sun, filtered sun, and it got it all off. And then it may connect again. It works all cellular. It was able to make the connect to the cellular and transmit out. So I got that working. Gotta know how much fuel you got in your tank, which I'm 61%. Started out with 68%. When they fill it, that's all they can fill it to. So not bad for running a generator test 10 minutes every Sunday since spring. So my grandson was here. Let's pick you up and move you this time. Grandson was here. We made 2 runs. I tried to do a run of tank cars in the siding back here at the big BP, and we had a dead short back in there. It just showed up out of nowhere. Never happened before. Couldn't clear it, so we had to do something else. Then I come down and got rid of that. Not sure what it was. There was a car in the back. Maybe the trucks were turned completely sideways on the tank, and that could have been doing it. Plus, I had a little vision about it could be the insulators on a Pico switch jammed from the track expansion in the weather and humidity changes. Like right in there, you got insulators on the inside on the frog rail, and the ones down there were jammed tight. So I took a knife and put it in there and twisted it and kind of pried it apart. So it's cleared now. It seems to be working. Then we had to, my grandson likes these engines because of the sound. Likes them the best, which I do too for engine sounds. And he loves tank cars. I like them too. That's one of his favorite things to spot on train videos and on live streams. Virtual Rail fan. Let's see, what else was it? Oh, this one back here. These engines I ran the first time. Ran them around, did stuff with them. That consist, well, they were the loudest consist on the layout. The 6574 NS. He was loud. That was that custom engine I had done by Top and Sound. He was too loud overall. Bell, everything. So I'm running, and he started holding his ear when it got over here by the station. I said, is that too loud? He said, yeah. So I got that, programmed it, CV63, and took the whole thing way down from 125 to 85, or 80. And now it sounds pretty good. I let him hear it, and he was okay with it. Well, I got my eye on a C44-9W. I'd love to have a BNSF to add on the layout because I don't have that engine sound. And I love their sounds in that engine. So I might pick up one of those sometime after the first year. Found one. A couple of them I like. Lombard Hobbies. Okay, and we've been airbrushing. Airbrushed vans, semi-vans, trailers. Use those last 2 at the end, the far end. Those are gloss white. And kind of wish I would have stuck to flat white. So now I'm going to have to use dull coat on it. But up here on the stand looking at it, it doesn't look too bad. You don't see that shine. So I think they look pretty good. I mean, I have to do nothing. And I found I still got more decals left. I got to count those up and decide how many more trailers I'll buy to put around, because once the food place goes in over there, they have no semis over there right now. And Jolly Joker needs one to be able to go into their place. So I'll probably buy 4 more kits so I got more of them. 6 would be great, because you got to make some facilities like in this picture. A lot of doors, 6 doors, and one at the end too, so you want to fill those up, because most of them places usually are packed, busy all the time, waiting on a turn to rotate out empties for loads. Okay, just wanted to give you that. Still around, still posting pictures once in a while. Haven't been motivated, been watching our Buckeyes football and other football, analyzing to this point. See how it looks for the CFP, which we found out today. We're a number 2 seed, so we got 3 weeks of work to do, off time. See if we can do better. Get back on track like we did last year and won out the whole thing. Oops, sorry about that. My big foot dragging over and hitting the tripod. I'm still shaking down the tripod. I had to loan it to my son-in-law to take it with him so they could video and photo down there at that session they had for 4 days. So I'm just getting it back in shape the way it should be. Using wireless mic, I hope it's working good. We'll find out here in a little bit. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. We're going to keep plugging away. Maybe we'll pick up speed now. I'm ready to sit down tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to start on that grain elevator and build it. It'll be more of the challenge with the round tubes. But I'd love to have that to sit on the layout somewhere. Not sure where. That's a challenge too. Then I want this because of it needs to be expanded over at Diamond Foods. And I need more cold storage, like what's really going on in the U.S. right now with food and everything. And now I'm getting more trucks, so that'll be good. That'll make that thing look bigger industry. Okay, thanks for watching. Everybody take care. God bless. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't get back for that, but I'm sure we will. Just be safe out there. We've had snow about every 4 days. We had 4 to 5 inches the other day. Then we get a little skiff. Then we get mist. We were supposed to get it. Now we're supposed to get some overnight tonight, after midnight. Maybe a ½ inch to an inch is all. But super cold coming in Tuesday with wind up to 30. That's going to be rough again. Take care. God bless. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Be safe out there with your families for the holidays. Double Dime Railroad out.